Hey, it's Craig Hemingway, Communications Manager for the City of Moose Jaw, and welcome to another edition of the Notorious Jawcast, the official podcast of the City of Moose Jaw. And coming up on the Jawcast this week, did you hear about the fatberg blocking our sewer? Well, we'll find out about that and how the things we do every single day can prevent those fatbergs from showing up, especially as we think about what's on the menu for Thanksgiving this weekend. Those sorts of things can contribute a lot to those fatbergs. Also, coming up, free yard waste weekend in just a few weeks. Free disposal of a bunch of things from your trees in your yard that you can take to the city landfill. But all of that coming up in just a bit after we tell you about the upcoming municipal by-election. That's right, we're voting for a new mayor in Moose Jaw on Wednesday, November 3rd, and there are 9 confirmed candidates for mayor. And every single piece of information you need to know about how to vote and when to vote and where to vote can be found right now at moosejaw.ca/2021 by-election, or just check out that by-election link that's on the front of the free City of Moose Jaw app. Lots of ways to vote, including advanced polls, which start October 26th. You can get a mail-in ballot if you'd like, or just show up on November 3rd, Election Day, and make it happen there. But as we said, check it all out. All the info you need about voting in the by-election is at moosejaw.ca/2021 by-election. Now, on to the fog. Glad to be joined by our utility supervisor for environmental services from the city complex on High Street West, Jesse Watamanuk. Good afternoon, Jesse.
How's it going, Craig?
Going really well. Getting ready for Thanksgiving weekend. And of course, as we think about Thanksgiving, for many of us, that means turkey and gravy and all the good things that go along with that. But that kind of ties into what we wanted to talk about, because it's what happens after you're done eating and clearing away some of those things like gravy. Where do you put it? Because we just had... Hold that thought, because I just want to back this up and remind people again. So we're just, as we record this on October 6th, a couple days removed from having an issue with one of our big sanitary sewer lines that got blocked by the technical term is a fatberg.
Yeah.
which is a collection of like fat that has accumulated over time due to a number of things getting flushed or put down the drain, and I know the common term is the fog, right? Fats, oils, and greases. Is that right? That's mostly what that thing was made of?
Yeah, fog, fats, oil, and grease is the most common thing I think people think of when they hear things that can't go down your drain, or down your sewer drain or your sink or whatever. The fats, oils, and grease part of it can be, like butter, margarines, stuff that's after you're done eating, you maybe rinse in the sink, and then it ends up going down the drain. And that includes gravy from Thanksgiving meal maybe or something. But yeah, we don't want to see those things in the sewer line, because what happens when they hit the sewer line is they start to solidify. And when they solidify, they decide to attach to things, whether it's the pipe wall itself, whether there's rags and wipes in the main, other things that aren't supposed to be flushed down the drain, and they start to attach to all that stuff, and they start to form these solid lumps, and these solid lumps start to find each other, and they start to accumulate, and then you end up with what could be called a fatberg, essentially.
It really is quite disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
When you think about it. Now, we didn't get a picture of the fatberg the other day, but I am going to show a picture of, I think this is from like 4 years ago. We did have a camera down one of our sewer lines, and you can just see how much smaller that the hole was for water to travel because of all the fat that had accumulated. And so again, given more time, that would have become another blocked pipe. And so the question that becomes, well, what do we do with those things, with bacon grease and with gravy we have no use for anymore?
Well, the best thing you can do is let that solidify either in the pan itself or in the bowl, and you wipe it into the waste, into the trash can. So you put it into the garbage. Sometimes you can pour it into a cup or a container. Remember, if it's hot, it's not ideal to pour hot grease into something that's maybe a styrofoam cup or something. Not a good idea, because it'll melt that. Even plastics. But if you have a jar or something, you can put it into in term, and then scrape it out and put it into the garbage is your best bet.
Well, I think
And that's not, sorry, Craig, that's not just for the city infrastructure and the pipelines for the city. That's for your own home too, right? Because usually problems will start in the house. You'll start to accumulate right away as it hits the drain. It may be into your stack or your pipeline that's just going to the street itself. So.
Yeah. Well, and I think that, the fats, oils, greases, that's pretty easy to understand what those things are and just throw those into your garbage. You did mention wipes, and I know you can buy what are called flushable wipes, but not
Yeah.
really. Not
So
really.
the problem with those, Craig, is a lot of the times they say flushable. They just take a longer time to decompose. And if you think of the sewer system, it's relatively a little quicker moving. It's not going to have time to decompose. And what happens is those end up into, pump stations. They get caught into the pumps at the lift stations and stuff like that, and cause problems where pumps go down. And that's, baby wipes, bathroom wipes, cosmetic wipes, the ones that you use for your, makeup and stuff like that, personal hygiene wipes, all those things usually have some kind of other fibers in them that make them last a little longer than, toilet paper or Kleenexes and stuff like that. So,
Right. So really don't flush the flushable wipes. Just throw them in
yeah,
the garbage is
it's
what
best
is what I'm hearing.
it's best to put that stuff into the garbage. Other things that, are unflushable, like personal care products, paper towels aren't great either because they have that extra, you know, usability to them, I guess, right? So they don't break down easily like toilet paper would, for example.
Okay. All right. Good things to know. So if you're absolutely done with your gravy, and I think it's a crime in this country to waste gravy, but if you are going to throw it out, throw it in the garbage,
Yep.
so we don't have any more fatbergs come and mess up our sewer lines. In just a couple weeks from now, we're throwing out waste for free. It is not the solid waste like gravies or fats, oils, and greases, but we have free disposal of the organic waste, all the yard cleaning, and we know that we've been blessed by some really great weather, but all the leaves are starting to fall, and some cooler temperatures ahead. We're going to see a lot of those leaves fall over the next couple of weeks, leading to the city's annual, or twice a year actually, our free yard waste weekend is coming up Saturday, October 23rd, Sunday, October 24th. Describe for us again, Jesse, what we can dispose of for free.
So at Free Yard Waste Weekend, people can bring out their branches, no bigger than an inch in diameter. They can bring out their leaves, their grass clippings, stuff they've been holding on to, preferably in clear bags so we can see what's coming out there. And then that will come, we'll have, a designated area at the landfill for that material. Try to keep the line moving as quick as possible because I know a lot of residents do like to take part in this. So we'll try to keep it moving as quickly as we can. So.
Any limit on how many bags of waste I might have to bring out? Because there are some
No,
yards that are awfully big and have lots of trees.
no, if it's yard waste, we'll take it for sure.
Okay, fantastic. The $10 fee will apply to all the other types of waste that you're bringing out,
Yeah,
of course.
mattresses and stuff like that. Like if people got other things that are accumulated around their property, that may be other junk that's kicking around, like I said, mattresses or old chairs, lawn chairs, those kind of things. Whatever they may might not be usable anymore and is looking at, let's head into the landfill. Yeah, that stuff. The $10 tipping fee or the $10 load fee will apply for half tons and smaller vehicles. So.
Okay, well, it's free yard waste weekend coming up Saturday, October 23rd, Sunday, October 24th at the City of Moose Jaw landfill. Anything else to add, Jesse?
I think that's everything, Craig. I think we covered a lot of stuff there. So.
Okay, well, just a reminder, of course, we are back to bi-weekly waste collection pickup too. Just in case you've probably noticed by now that we are back to that schedule according to your calendar, which of course you would have gotten the mail several months ago, but it is online at moosejaw.ca as well. You can find it there. All right, I think what we've learned here today, Jesse, is to not put any fats, oils, or greases down your drain. Don't flush them. Rather, scrape up all that stuff and just put it in the garbage, in your garbage can, and put it with your normal waste. And that includes gravy and bacon grease and all those
All the good stuff.
delicious things. They're not so delicious when they become a fatberg and block our sanitary
No,
sewer lines.
that's
So don't do that. And definitely join us for Free Yard Waste Weekend. If you have bags of leaves or branches that you've trimmed, those sorts of things, that is free of charge to dispose of October 23rd and 24th at the City Landfill. Jesse Watamanuk, happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Greg. You have a good one, man.